The pervasive influence of technology extends far beyond its functional applications, profoundly shaping the very fabric of human relationships. While offering unprecedented opportunities for connection across geographical boundaries, it simultaneously presents challenges to the intimacy and authenticity of interpersonal interactions. The rise of social media, in particular, has created a complex paradox, a seemingly hyper-connected world where feelings of isolation and loneliness often coexist, even flourish. One of the most significant impacts of technology on relationships lies in its ability to facilitate communication across vast distances. Families separated by continents can now maintain regular contact through video calls, instant messaging, and social media platforms. This constant connectivity can strengthen bonds and foster a sense of closeness, particularly valuable for those who have emigrated or are geographically dispersed. Maintaining these long-distance relationships would have been far more challenging, even impossible for many, in pre-digital eras. However, this enhanced connectivity also comes with potential drawbacks. The constant stream of messages and notifications can become overwhelming, blurring the boundaries between personal and professional life, and potentially leading to a sense of being always on. The immediacy of digital communication can also create unrealistic expectations regarding response times, leading to frustration and conflict. Furthermore, technology offers new avenues for relationship formation and maintenance. Dating apps have revolutionized the way people meet romantic partners, expanding the pool of potential connections beyond geographical limitations and social circles. Online communities built around shared interests provide opportunities for individuals to connect with like-minded people, fostering a sense of belonging and support. These online communities can be especially vital for individuals who struggle with social anxiety or feel marginalized in traditional social settings. However, the anonymity offered by online interactions can also foster a lack of accountability, potentially leading to toxic behaviors and the spread of misinformation. The curated nature of online profiles can also lead to unrealistic expectations and disappointment in real-life interactions, creating a disconnect between online personas and offline realities. The impact of social media on relationships is particularly nuanced and multifaceted. While platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter offer opportunities to stay connected with friends and family, they also raise significant concerns regarding privacy, self-esteem, and the authenticity of relationships. The constant exposure to curated versions of other people's lives can fuel social comparison, leading to feelings of inadequacy and envy. The pressure to maintain a perfect online persona can also strain relationships, as individuals may prioritize projecting a specific image over engaging in genuine self-expression. Moreover, the ease with which information is shared online can have devastating consequences, as private matters can be exposed to a wide audience, leading to relationship breakdowns and reputational damage. Cyberbullying, a growing concern amplified by social media, represents a significant threat to healthy relationships, both online and offline. The anonymity and reach of online platforms empower individuals to engage in abusive and harassing behavior without facing immediate consequences. The impact of cyberbullying can be profoundly damaging to victims, leading to feelings of isolation, depression, anxiety, and even suicidal ideation. These negative experiences can significantly affect relationships with friends, family, and romantic partners. The proliferation of technology has also raised concerns regarding the quality and depth of face-to-face interactions. The constant distraction of smartphones and other devices can interfere with present-moment awareness and genuine engagement during personal encounters. This digital distraction can lead to a sense of disconnect and superficiality in relationships, hindering the development of meaningful connections. The increased reliance on technology for communication can diminish the importance of nonverbal cues and emotional nuance, which are crucial for building trust and intimacy. Face-to-face interactions offer an irreplaceable opportunity for shared experiences, nonverbal communication, and the development of a deeper understanding of each other's emotional states. The overuse of technology can undermine these opportunities, leaving individuals feeling isolated despite being surrounded by people. In the workplace, technology has transformed collaborative dynamics, both positively and negatively. Online collaboration tools allow individuals to work remotely and share information efficiently, breaking down geographical barriers and fostering a sense of team cohesion. However, the ease of remote communication can also blur work-life boundaries, leading to burnout and reduced well-being. The potential for miscommunication and conflict is also amplified in online environments, requiring careful attention to communication styles and cultural nuances. Beyond interpersonal relationships, technology's impact extends to our broader social connections and sense of community. Online communities offer spaces for people with shared interests to connect and build relationships, fostering a sense of belonging and support. However, the potential for echo chambers and filter bubbles on social media raises concerns regarding polarization and the fragmentation of society. These online spaces can reinforce pre-existing biases and limit exposure to diverse perspectives, hindering social cohesion and understanding. Moreover, technology has transformed our understanding of privacy and personal boundaries. The digital footprint we leave behind through online activities provides an abundance of information that can be accessed and used by others, potentially compromising personal security and privacy. This shift in the nature of privacy has implications for our interpersonal relationships, raising concerns about trust and the potential for misuse of personal information. In conclusion, the role of technology in shaping human relationships is complex and multifaceted. While technology offers unprecedented opportunities for connection and communication, it also presents challenges to the intimacy, authenticity, and depth of human interaction. The rise of social media, in particular, has created a paradoxical situation where hyperconnectivity coexists with feelings of isolation and loneliness. Navigating this complex landscape requires a mindful approach, prioritizing genuine human connection alongside the benefits offered by technology. Conscious efforts to limit screen time, cultivate meaningful face-to-face interactions, and be mindful of the potential pitfalls of social media are crucial for fostering healthy and fulfilling relationships in the digital age. The future of human relationships depends on our ability to integrate technology into our lives in a way that enhances, rather than diminishes, the quality and depth of our connections with one another. The key lies in striking a balance between the convenience and connectivity offered by technology and the need for authentic human interaction, mindful engagement, and the preservation of privacy and personal boundaries. This balance is not easily achieved and requires ongoing reflection and adjustment as technology continues to evolve and permeate every aspect of our lives. The pervasiveness of technology has undeniably reshaped the landscape of human existence, and its influence on our mental health and well-being is a significant facet of this transformation. While technology offers numerous benefits, from increased connectivity to access to information and entertainment, its potential to negatively impact our mental state is a growing concern that demands careful consideration. One of the most significant ways technology affects our mental health is through the phenomenon of social comparison. Social media platforms, in particular, often present a curated and idealized version of reality. Users are frequently exposed to images and narratives that highlight achievements, happiness, and seemingly perfect lives. This constant exposure can trigger feelings of inadequacy, envy, and low self-esteem, particularly in individuals prone to social comparison. The carefully crafted profiles and meticulously chosen photos create a distorted perception of reality, leading individuals to compare their own lives, often perceived as mundane or lacking in comparison, to the seemingly perfect lives of others. This constant barrage of idealized content can foster a sense of dissatisfaction and unhappiness with one's own life, creating a breeding ground for anxiety and depression. The algorithm-driven nature of many platforms further exacerbates this issue, as they often prioritize content that elicits strong emotional responses, including envy and dissatisfaction, leading to increased time spent engaging in this potentially harmful form of comparison. The pressure to present an equally flawless online persona adds another layer to this challenge, creating a cycle of self-doubt and the pursuit of an unattainable ideal. Beyond social comparison, technology's impact on mental health extends to the realm of addiction. The design of many digital platforms, particularly social media and mobile games, is meticulously crafted to maximize engagement and encourage repeated use. Features like push notifications, reward systems, and infinite scroll functions are designed to tap into our psychological vulnerabilities, making it difficult to disengage even when we desire to. This can lead to excessive screen time, neglecting other essential aspects of life, such as social interactions, physical activity, and sleep. The consequences of such addiction can be far-reaching, impacting physical health, relationships, and overall well-being. The constant stimulation offered by digital devices can disrupt sleep patterns, leading to fatigue and impaired cognitive function. The neglect of real-world interactions can contribute to feelings of loneliness and isolation, despite the illusion of connectivity offered by social media. Furthermore, addiction can create a vicious cycle, where individuals turn to technology as a coping mechanism for stress and anxiety, ultimately exacerbating these very issues. The withdrawal symptoms experienced when attempts to reduce screen time are made further complicates the process of break. The impact of screen time on well-being is another critical area of concern. Excessive screen time, whether spent on social media, gaming, or streaming services, can negatively affect various aspects of our well-being. Prolonged screen time has been linked to increased rates of anxiety, depression, and sleep disturbances. The blue light emitted from digital screens can interfere with melatonin production, disrupting sleep cycles and contributing to fatigue and impaired cognitive function. The constant exposure to information and notifications can lead to mental fatigue, reduced attention span, and difficulties concentrating. Moreover, excessive screen time often comes at the expense of other activities that contribute to physical and mental health, such as physical exercise, social interactions, and mindfulness practices. The sedentary nature of prolonged screen time also contributes to physical health problems, creating a ripple effect that impacts both physical and mental well-being. For children and adolescents, excessive screen time has been particularly concerning, with studies linking it to delayed development, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, and increased risk of obesity. The implications for academic performance and overall developmental trajectory are significant, highlighting the need for responsible and mindful technology use, particularly in younger generations. The effects of technology on mental health are not uniformly negative. However, technology can also serve as a valuable tool for promoting mental well-being. Online therapy platforms and mental health apps offer convenient access to mental health care services, particularly beneficial for individuals in remote areas or those facing barriers to traditional access. These platforms provide a variety of tools and resources, including guided meditations, cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, exercises, and access to mental health professionals. Moreover, online support groups and communities can offer a sense of connection and belonging for individuals facing similar challenges, fostering a sense of community and shared understanding. The anonymity provided by online platforms can be particularly helpful for individuals who feel hesitant to seek support in more traditional settings, allowing them to connect with others and access the support they need without fear of judgment or stigmatization. However, it is crucial to acknowledge that the efficacy of these digital interventions varies considerably depending on individual needs, access to technology, and overall support systems. The use of technology for mental health should be approached thoughtfully and strategically, potentially as a complement to in-person therapy or other support services, rather than a complete replacement. It's also crucial to acknowledge the nuanced relationship between technology and mental health. The negative effects are often not directly caused by technology itself, but rather by how we choose to use it. For instance, passively scrolling through social media can be detrimental, whereas actively engaging in online communities related to hobbies or interests can foster a sense of connection and belonging. Similarly, excessive gaming can lead to addiction and mental health problems, but moderate and balanced gaming can offer stress relief and social interaction. The key lies in mindful usage, setting healthy boundaries, and prioritizing real-life connections and activities that promote well-being. The development and implementation of responsible technology use strategies are thus crucial. Educating individuals about the potential risks of excessive screen time and promoting digital literacy are essential steps in mitigating negative impacts. Developing self-regulation skills, such as setting time limits for technology use and creating designated technology-free zones, can be instrumental in fostering a healthy relationship with technology. Encouraging balanced lifestyles that incorporate physical activity, mindfulness practices, and meaningful social interactions are also crucial elements in promoting overall mental well-being in the digital age. Furthermore, there's a crucial need for research into the long-term effects of technology on mental health, particularly among younger generations who are growing up in a hyper-connected world. Longitudinal studies tracking the mental health outcomes of individuals across different levels of technology exposure are needed to provide a more comprehensive understanding of these complex relationships. This research should go beyond correlational studies and delve into the underlying mechanisms through which technology influences mental well-being. Furthermore, it is vital to explore the potential interventions that can effectively mitigate negative impacts and harness the positive aspects of technology to enhance mental health and well-being. In conclusion, technology's effects on mental health and well-being are complex and multifaceted, presenting both challenges and opportunities. While the potential for negative impacts, such as social comparison, addiction, and excessive screen time, is undeniable, technology also offers valuable tools for promoting mental well-being through access to mental health services and online support communities. The key to navigating this complex relationship lies in mindful usage, establishing healthy boundaries, prioritizing real-world connections, and promoting a balanced lifestyle that integrates technology responsibly. Ongoing research, education, and the development of effective interventions are crucial in ensuring that technology serves to enhance, rather than diminish, our mental health and well-being in the years to come. The future of mental health in the digital age hinges on our collective ability to harness the positive aspects of technology while mitigating its potential downsides. This necessitates a proactive and nuanced approach, demanding ongoing reflection, adaptation, and a commitment to fostering a balanced and fulfilling existence in a world increasingly shaped by technology. The relentless march of technological advancement presents humanity with a dazzling array of possibilities, but also a complex web of ethical dilemmas. We stand at a precipice, gazing into a future shaped by innovations that challenge our deepest values and force us to confront fundamental questions about our humanity. Artificial intelligence, AI, genetic engineering, and automation are just a few of the technologies that demand our careful consideration, not only in terms of their potential benefits, but also their profound ethical implications. Artificial intelligence, with its capacity to learn, adapt, and even mimic human intelligence, poses a multitude of ethical concerns. The development of autonomous weapons systems, for example, raises serious questions about accountability and the potential for unintended consequences. Who is responsible when a lethal autonomous weapon malfunctions or makes a fatal error? Can we truly trust machines to make life or death decisions without human oversight? The lack of transparency in many AI algorithms also presents a challenge, making it difficult to understand how these systems arrive at their conclusions. This black box problem raises concerns about bias and fairness, particularly in areas such as criminal justice and loan applications, where algorithmic decisions can have significant impacts on individuals' lives. The potential for AI to perpetuate and amplify existing societal biases based on the data it is trained on is a pressing concern that requires careful attention and proactive mitigation strategies. Furthermore, the increasing sophistication of AI raises questions about the nature of work and the future of employment. As AI-powered automation becomes more prevalent, many jobs currently performed by humans may become obsolete. This potential for widespread job displacement necessitates a proactive approach to retraining and reskilling the workforce, as well as exploring alternative economic models that can accommodate a future where human labor plays a less dominant role. The ethical implications extend beyond the immediate economic consequences, touching upon fundamental issues of human dignity and purpose. The question arises: what will define human worth in a world where machines can perform many of the tasks previously considered the domain of human skill and ingenuity? Genetic engineering, another rapidly advancing field, also presents a complex set of ethical challenges. The ability to modify the human genome holds the promise of eradicating inherited diseases and enhancing human capabilities. However, it also raises concerns about the potential for unintended consequences, the creation of genetic inequalities, and the very definition of what it means to be human. The prospect of designer babies, where parents select specific traits for their offspring, raises profound questions about autonomy, parental responsibility, and the potential for societal stratification based on genetic enhancements. The ethical boundaries in this domain are blurred, demanding careful consideration of the societal implications of altering the very blueprint of life itself. The lack of consensus on the ethical limits of genetic engineering necessitates ongoing dialogue, robust regulatory frameworks, and a commitment to ensuring equitable access to these technologies, preventing the creation of a genetic underclass. Automation, driven by technological advancements in robotics and AI, is transforming industries and reshaping the nature of work. While automation offers increased efficiency and productivity, it also raises concerns about job displacement and the potential for increased economic inequality. The challenge lies in finding ways to harness the benefits of automation while mitigating its negative societal impacts. This necessitates a shift in our approach to education and training, fostering adaptability and creativity in the workforce. It also calls for exploring alternative economic models, such as universal basic income, to address the potential for widespread job displacement. The ethical responsibility lies in ensuring that the benefits of automation are shared widely, rather than concentrating wealth and power in the hands of a select few. Beyond these specific technologies, the broader impact of technological advancement on our social fabric demands our attention. The proliferation of social media, for instance, has fundamentally altered the way we communicate and interact, creating both opportunities and challenges. While social media can connect individuals across geographical boundaries and foster a sense of community, it also carries the potential for misinformation, online harassment, and the erosion of privacy. The ethical responsibility lies in fostering digital literacy, promoting responsible online behavior, and developing robust mechanisms to combat the spread of harmful content. The challenge lies in navigating this complex landscape, leveraging the benefits of technology while mitigating its potential. The ethical implications of technological advancement are not merely abstract philosophical debates. They are deeply interwoven with our social, political, and economic realities. The decisions we make today will shape the future for generations to come. Navigating this complex landscape requires a multifaceted approach that includes robust regulatory frameworks, ethical guidelines, and ongoing public dialogue. It demands a commitment to ensuring that technological progress serves the betterment of humanity, not its detriment. This necessitates a collaborative effort involving scientists, ethicists, policymakers, and the public to address the ethical challenges presented by these powerful technologies and to ensure that they are used responsibly and for the common good. Our ability to navigate these complex ethical dilemmas will ultimately determine the shape of our future, shaping the very essence of human existence. In a technologically advanced world, it requires a commitment to thoughtful reflection, a willingness to engage in difficult conversations, and a profound sense of responsibility for the choices we make. The future is not predetermined. It is a future we are actively creating, and it is crucial that we do so mindfully and ethically. The accelerating pace of automation, fueled by advancements in artificial intelligence, AI, and robotics, is reshaping the landscape of work at an unprecedented rate. This transformation presents both immense opportunities and significant challenges, demanding a proactive and multifaceted response from individuals, businesses, and governments alike. The most immediate concern revolves around job displacement. As machines become increasingly capable of performing tasks previously requiring human intelligence and dexterity, many existing jobs are rendered obsolete or significantly altered. This isn't simply a matter of blue-collar jobs being replaced. Even highly skilled professions, such as lawyers, doctors, and accountants, are feeling the pressure of automation. AI-powered tools can analyze vast amounts of legal data, diagnose illnesses with increasing accuracy, and automate complex financial processes, significantly reducing the need for human intervention in these areas. The impact of automation is not uniform across all sectors. Some industries, such as manufacturing and transportation, are already experiencing substantial job losses due to the introduction of robots and autonomous vehicles. Other sectors, such as healthcare and education, are seeing the integration of AI and automation to augment human capabilities, rather than replace them entirely. This divergence highlights the need for a nuanced understanding of automation's impact, acknowledging both its potential to disrupt existing employment models and its capacity to create new opportunities. The challenge lies in fostering a smooth transition, ensuring that the benefits of automation are shared broadly, and that those displaced by technology are provided with the support and resources necessary to adapt to the changing job market. One potential solution to the challenge of widespread job displacement is the implementation of Universal Basic Income, UBI. This concept, which involves providing all citizens with a regular, unconditional income, has gained traction as a potential safety net in an era of increasing automation. Proponents argue that UBI would provide a basic standard of living for individuals whose jobs are automated, allowing them to pursue education, retraining, hors entrepreneuriale aventure. Critics, however, express concerns about the cost of implementing UBI, the potential for disincentivizing work, and the logistical complexities of such a program. The debate surrounding UBI highlights the crucial need for creative and comprehensive solutions to address the social and economic consequences of automation. Further exploration and experimentation with various models of UBI are crucial in determining its viability and effectiveness. Beyond UBI, a critical focus must be placed on education and retraining. The future workforce will require a different skill set than that of the past. Adaptability, creativity, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills will be highly valued. Educational systems must adapt to these changing demands, providing individuals with the skills needed to thrive in an automated world. This involves investing in STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, as well as fostering the development of soft skills such as communication, collaboration, and emotional intelligence. Lifelong learning will be essential, with continuous upskilling and reskilling becoming the norm rather than the exception. This requires a shift in mindset, from viewing education as a one-time event to recognizing it as a continuous process of learning and adaptation throughout one's life. Governments and educational institutions must collaborate to create flexible and accessible educational pathways that allow individuals to adapt to the evolving demands of the job market. The changing nature of work also necessitates a re-evaluation of our societal values and conceptions of work itself. In a future where many tasks are automated, the definition of work may need to expand beyond traditional notions of employment. We may need to consider alternative models, such as the gig economy, volunteering, and creative pursuits, as valid forms of contribution to society. The focus may shift from solely economic productivity to a broader consideration of individual well-being and societal contribution. This necessitates a shift in cultural attitudes towards work, moving away from a purely materialistic view and towards a more holistic understanding of human fulfillment. This includes recognizing the intrinsic value of activities that may not generate direct economic benefits, but contribute to personal growth, community engagement, and overall well-being. Moreover, the ethical implications of automation extend beyond job displacement and economic inequality. The increasing reliance on AI and decision-making processes raises concerns about bias, fairness, and accountability. AI algorithms are trained on data, and if this data reflects existing societal biases, the resulting algorithms may perpetuate and amplify these biases, leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes. This is particularly concerning in areas such as criminal justice, loan applications, and hiring processes. Addressing this challenge requires careful attention to the data used to train AI algorithms, ensuring that it is representative and unbiased. Furthermore, mechanisms for transparency and accountability are needed to ensure that AI systems are used fairly and ethically. Developing robust oversight mechanisms and ethical guidelines for AI development and deployment are essential to mitigating the potential for harm. The future of work is not simply about technological advancements. It is also about human adaptation and societal evolution. The transition to an automated world requires a collective effort involving individuals, businesses, governments, and educational institutions. Proactive strategies, such as investing in education and retraining, exploring alternative economic models like UBI, and developing ethical guidelines for AI, are crucial to navigating this transformation successfully. The goal is not to resist technological progress, but to harness its benefits while mitigating its potential harms. This requires a forward-thinking approach, prioritizing human well-being and societal equity in the face of rapid technological change. The future of work is not predetermined. It is a future we are actively shaping, and it is our responsibility to ensure that it is a future where human dignity, purpose, and well-being are prioritized. This demands a commitment to continuous learning, adaptability, and collaborative efforts to navigate the complexities of this transformative era. Only through thoughtful planning and proactive strategies can we harness the potential of automation while safeguarding the interests of all members of society. Furthermore, the increasing interconnectedness of the global economy, facilitated by technology, creates both opportunities and challenges. Automation and AI are not confined to national borders. Their impact is felt globally. This necessitates international cooperation to address the challenges of automation and ensure a just and equitable transition. Global agreements on ethical guidelines for AI, data sharing, and labor standards are crucial to mitigating the potential for exploitation and inequality. Addressing the global implications of automation requires a collaborative approach, bringing together nations, businesses, and international organizations to develop strategies that promote sustainable and inclusive development. The future of work is not a local issue. It is a global challenge that demands collective action. Finally, the societal implications of automation extend beyond the economic realm. The changing nature of work may impact social structures, community cohesion, and individual identity. As the traditional role of work as a source of identity, social interaction, and purpose is altered, it's crucial to consider how to maintain social cohesion and foster a sense of belonging in a world where work may look fundamentally different. This could involve fostering stronger community ties, promoting opportunities for social engagement outside of work, and redefining individual purpose and meaning in ways that are independent of traditional employment. The transition to an automated future must consider the full spectrum of human needs and aspirations, encompassing not just economic security, but also social connection and a sense of purpose. The future of work is a deeply human story, and understanding its full impact requires considering its effects on our social fabric and individual identities. Only by addressing these complex and multifaceted societal challenges can we build a future where automation serves humanity's overall well-being. The previous sections explored the anxieties surrounding technological advancement, particularly focusing on the potential displacement of human labor by automation and AI. However, technology is a double-edged sword. While it presents challenges, it also holds immense potential for positive social change. This section will examine how technology can be, and is being, harnessed to address some of the world's most pressing social issues, promoting a more equitable and sustainable. One of the most significant areas where technology is making a difference is in healthcare. Telemedicine, for example, is revolutionizing access to healthcare, particularly in remote or underserved communities. Through video conferencing and remote monitoring devices, patients can connect with healthcare professionals regardless of geographical location, overcoming barriers to access that previously limited their ability to receive timely and appropriate medical care. This is particularly crucial for managing chronic conditions, providing mental health support, and delivering primary care in areas with limited healthcare infrastructure. Furthermore, AI-powered diagnostic tools are enhancing the accuracy and efficiency of medical diagnoses, leading to earlier detection of diseases and improved treatment outcomes. Machine learning algorithms can analyze medical images, such as X-rays and MRIs, with greater speed and accuracy than human clinicians, aiding in the identification of subtle patterns and anomalies that might otherwise be missed. This technology is not merely augmenting human capabilities. In some instances, it's allowing for diagnoses that would be impossible without technological assistance. The implications are vast, ranging from earlier cancer detection to improved management of heart conditions and other chronic illnesses. Beyond diagnosis, technology is playing a crucial role in the development and delivery of new treatments. Bioprinting, for instance, allows scientists to create three-dimensional tissues and organs, offering potential solutions for organ transplantation and regenerative medicine. This technology holds the potential to revolutionize the treatment of organ failure, reducing waiting lists and improving patient outcomes. Similarly, advancements in gene editing technologies, like CRISPR-Cas9, are opening up new possibilities for treating genetic disorders and preventing the transmission of inherited diseases. While ethical considerations surrounding these technologies require careful attention, the potential for alleviating human suffering is undeniable. Education is another sector profoundly impacted by technological innovation. Online learning platforms are making education more accessible to individuals who might otherwise be excluded due to geographical limitations, financial constraints, or disabilities. These platforms offer flexible learning schedules, personalized learning pathways, and access to a wider range of educational resources than traditional classroom settings. Moreover, educational technologies are enhancing the learning experience itself, offering interactive simulations, gamified learning activities, and personalized feedback mechanisms that cater to different learning styles and paces. This personalized approach can address the needs of diverse learners and ensure that every student has the opportunity to reach their full potential. Furthermore, the use of AI-powered tutoring systems can provide individualized support to students, addressing their specific learning challenges and providing targeted interventions. Combating climate change is another area where technology plays a vital role. Renewable energy technologies, such as solar, wind, and geothermal power, are becoming increasingly efficient and cost-effective, offering viable alternatives to fossil fuels. Smart grids utilize advanced technologies to optimize energy distribution and reduce energy waste. Furthermore, advancements in data analytics and remote sensing are enhancing our ability to monitor environmental changes, predict natural disasters, and develop effective strategies for mitigating climate change. Precision agriculture utilizes technology such as drones and sensors to optimize crop yields while minimizing environmental impact. This approach allows farmers to use resources more efficiently, reducing water and fertilizer usage, and minimizing the environmental footprint of agricultural practices. In the realm of social justice, technology is being leveraged to promote transparency and accountability. Open data initiatives provide citizens with access to government information, empowering them to hold their elected officials accountable. Citizen journalism platforms allow individuals to report on events and issues in their communities, providing a counterbalance to mainstream media narratives. Moreover, technology is facilitating greater access to information and resources for marginalized communities, enabling them to organize, advocate for their rights, and participate more fully in democratic processes. Digital tools can connect individuals across geographical boundaries, fostering collaboration and collective action. However, the deployment of technology for positive social change is not without its challenges. Issues of digital divide, algorithmic bias, data privacy, and cybersecurity need to be addressed proactively. The digital divide refers to the gap between those who have access to technology and those who do not, creating inequalities in access to information, education, and economic opportunities. Algorithmic bias, where algorithms reflect and amplify existing societal biases, can lead to unfair or discriminatory outcomes. Data privacy concerns are paramount, particularly in the context of the collection and use of personal data by technology companies. Cybersecurity threats pose a significant risk to individuals, organizations, and governments alike, requiring robust security measures to protect against cyber attacks. Addressing these challenges requires a multifaceted approach involving governments, technology companies, civil society organizations, and individuals. Policies are needed to bridge the digital divide, ensuring that everyone has access to affordable and reliable internet connectivity and digital literacy skills. Regulations are needed to mitigate algorithmic bias and protect data privacy. Investments are needed in cybersecurity infrastructure to protect against cyber attacks. Open dialogue and collaboration are crucial to navigate the ethical considerations surrounding the development and use of technology. Ultimately, the potential of technology to address social problems and foster positive social change is immense. By carefully considering both the benefits and challenges, and by adopting a proactive and inclusive approach, we can harness the power of technology to build a more equitable, sustainable, and just world. This requires a commitment to responsible innovation, ethical considerations, and a focus on equitable access to the benefits of technological advancement. The future is not predetermined. It's a future we actively shape through our choices and actions. The conscious and ethical application of technology will be crucial in determining whether technology serves as a force for good or exacerbates existing inequalities. This demands continuous reflection, adaptation, and a commitment to using technology as a tool for positive societal transformation.